Hello Taurus, welcome to Fifth House Divination. My name is Kirsty and today we are doing your question answered reading for May 2021. So if you have a question that you'd like to put into a yes or no answer format, then we can have a look. We can get you an answer for May 2021. So obviously what comes out will just be relative to May. It may, you may get a different answer if you ask on other months. Readings are general, guys, so please do just take what resonates. If you know your other sun, moon, rising and Venus signs, feel free to check those out. There may be something there for you. And if your question is specifically about love or money and you do know your Venus sign, then definitely check that out because Venus rules love and money in astrology. So yeah, check those out. Right, okay, so we're going to get... This card is going to be the answer card. It's going to say whether your answer is yes, no, soon or delayed. I just need to get another 7 for you to go with it. So, Taurus, think of your question, guys. 2, Taurus, May 2021. 3, Taurus, May 2021. 4, Taurus, May 2021, 5, 6 and 7. Scooch those back up. So the underlying energy then, guys, is the 5 of Pentacles. Talk about feeling left out, feeling that you don't have enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so we'll just shuffle these up. And so the answers then are yes, no, sorry, yes, soon, delayed and no. So the cards that have the crystal ball on it, that will tell us what the answer is, and the other 7 cards will give us a bit of context about why the answer is what it is. Okay, so and as I say, this answer is just valid for May. So yes, so what is happening in May is the 9 of Swords. What's going to be coming in soon is the 5 of Swords. What is delayed in May is the 6 of Swords. Wow, guys, you're all in your head, eh? No is the 6 of Cups. So we go around again. So yes is the Moon. Oh dear. Soon is the Devil. Delayed is the 6 of Swords. Okay, so there is a delay then. The answer is it's been delayed. And with the no, we've got the Judgment card. Okay, so where can I put this? Pop up there. Okay, so it's in the there is a delay. Whatever you're asking about, there is a delay. So it's not a yes or a no. There is a delay, and the delay is generally because something needs to happen first, and it's coming in with the 6 of Swords. Okay, and the 6 of Swords. Okay, I can see we've got the 5 here. The 6 of Swords talks about moving on to a better situation. At the 5 of Swords, which we have here in the soon position, there is a kind of a conflict, conflict, fighting, arguing, and at the 6th we decide that we've had enough and we kind of, put it down and step away, kind of thing. We move on from it. We move on just to a better situation. So there is a delay. And it's something to do with moving away. It could be a physical move, or it could just be deciding to not engage with something anymore. Okay, so let's have a look and see what we've got going on then with the rest of the cards. Will help us maybe help you understand, or give you some ideas about what you might need to do maybe to bring this in, or to bring a resolution. So I think this within the delayed, then this isn't going to be resolved in May, whatever this situation is. Okay, so what is happening in May is we've got the 9 of Swords and the Moon card, and the 9 of Swords is anxiety. This is the sort of the stuff of nightmares, you know, keeps us awake. So there is a high level of anxiety. And coming in with the moon card, that speaks to me of not being clear about how to move forward. The way forward isn't clear. If this was the sun illuminates, it spotlights, but with the moon, you're kind of moving around in the dark, as it were. And in the standard Rider-Waite moon card, there is a path that you need to follow, that you need to walk down. And you have these two dogs, and one is it kind of relates to the voices that we listen to when we're in a situation that we're navigating without any sort of plan or any clear way forward, and where we tune into our own inner voices. You know, we've all got a helpful, you know, sort of ego supporting voice that encourages and cheers us on, and then there's this other voice of doubt and, you know, criticism and, oh, you can't do that. And so this is, I feel that this is where you are in May. There is an anxiety about how to move forward. It's maybe not very clear how that you can move forward. And with the underlying energy being the Five of Pentacles, Pentacles is resources, it's the material world. So the underlying energy for this reading is feeling that you don't have enough of something. It could be money, it could be people, you know, it could be anything. But the Five of Pentacles talks about lack, not having enough, or feeling left out in the cold, as it were. That's it there. So this feeling of lack or being left out is what's driving this. So in May, there is a feeling of anxiety about how to move forward. There's maybe a lot of, maybe some sort of secrets, or there is something in your environment that you don't know. You're having to kind of move forward, not knowing, not having a clear plan. And coming in, we've got the Five of Swords. So what's coming in soon? We've got the Five of Swords and we've got the Devil. And the Five of Swords talks about conflict. And on this card, interestingly, normally it's and on the Rider-Waite cards, that the standard depiction is one person has all five cards, all five swords, and the other two are sort of defeated. With this one, she's got two in her back, and he's walking away with three. And the Two of Swords for me always talks about a choice. The Five of Swords talks about victory, but at a cost. In the standard depiction, he's got all five cards and everybody else is looking absolutely terrible. He's had to sort of inflict pain and disappointment on other people to win. But with this card, this talks about, the Two of Swords to me talks about a choice. So there is some kind of pain, conflict, dispute, and possibly the ability to win in a situation. You know, I mean, you could win at whatever this is, but there will be collateral damage. You know, you will win, but you may wonder if it's going to be worth it with the Five of Swords, because of the damage that you inflict in pursuit of victory. And it's coming in with the Devil card. And the Devil card talks about the things that hold us back. These are the things that at one time, once upon a time, gave us power, that gave us support, that nurtured us, that helped us feel comfortable. But over a period of time, we give them so much power, we confer so much power upon them, that they begin to then control us. So the Devil, it can be our own thoughts and habits and behaviours. These can be people that we give our power away to, or relationships, or patterns of behaviour. Can be substances, so smoking, drinking, drugs, gambling, you know, all the fun things that really aren't actually any good for us, unfortunately. So this could be, for some of you, this could be, you know, the basis sort of level of this could be sort of fights and disputes that are based on or around issues of power and control, or this could be sort of facing your own devil, facing your own demons, and kind of winning and coming to terms with them. Now obviously with these things that we gave our power away to but aren't healthy for us, by wrestling control back from them, we need to give them up. So that is where we see the victory, but at a cost. So I think in May there is something that you may well be facing up to, that you understand that you may need to give up, or that you need to do battle over. But if to win against whatever this is, there is going to have to be some kind of sacrifice, a choice to sacrifice something. What isn't happening, what is not happening, so in the no position for May, so what isn't happening in May is we've got the Six of Cups and the Judgment card. Okay, so Six of Cups, guys. Six of Cups is soulmate energy. The Six of Cups talks about emotional connections that are very heartfelt. This is the sort of the heart chakra. But the Six of Cups, this is something that it talks about nostalgia. So this is something that we've either been emotionally connected to for a very long time, or this could be just that level of connection. You know, meetings, you know, when you meet somebody, or you get a job and it just absolutely resonates with you. It gives you real joy. It feels as if it's the job you were born to do, or the person you were born to be in connection with, or, you know, this is something or someone that you've known forever. And with it we've got the Judgment card, and the Judgment card is a rebirth. It talks about coming towards the end of a cycle and reviewing. Now we've got the Moon card, we've got the Devil card, and we've got the Judgment card. So out of the 8 cards, well, out of the 7 cards, we've got 3 major arcana. So this is fairly, this is a fairly big month for you. This is a fairly big choice, a fairly big decision, guys. But there isn't, this could be a rebirth, a renewal with a soulmate, some kind of, you know, something that you've been connected to for a long time. You may be in separation possibly, or there is an anxiety about how to, you know, there's anxiety about how this is going to move forward. But this month there isn't going to be a rebirth, but there is a delay to your question can't be resolved because there is something that you refuse to move away from. And I'm suspecting it's this devil. So whatever it is that you're going to be kind of facing off against this month, that whatever it is that that you're going to be kind of facing off with this month, because you refuse to move away from it, your question cannot be resolved in May. But certainly this month, I don't know if these two things are connected, but I generally sort of read them as they are. This month there isn't going to be a rebirth in whatever this connection was for you. Or there isn't going to be, there may be something that you need to review, some kind of connection, some long-standing connection that needs to be, okay, so between the Five of Swords, which is doing battle with this devil energy, and the Six of Swords, which is moving away from it, there is a review that needs to be done. before you close out the cycle. The Judgment card is the last card before the World, and the World is the kind of the end of the major arcana. So there is some sort of review that needs to take place between this Five of Swords and Six of Swords. So between facing off against whatever this devil energy is and finally putting it down and walking away, so that your question, whatever it is, can be resolved, your situation. Right, I'm going to leave that there for you guys. I hope you got something out of this. Obviously, I don't know what your question is, so sometimes it can be a little bit difficult to guide it, but I hope that you got enough from this. If you did get something from it, please do click the like button. It helps me understand that I'm kind of hitting home with these readings, and that the content that I'm uploading you're enjoying. It's a new channel, so I'm still trying to understand what you guys like. I do upload other styles of readings based on other formats and content and purposes and goals with them, so check those out if you get the opportunity. Click the subscribe button if you'd like to see the new stuff as it comes up. Thank you ever so much for watching today, guys. Good luck with this. I look forward to connecting with you soon. Thanks, Taurus. Bye bye.